together.
All righty, Vince, thank you. A week of violence in the Mideast comes to an end. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and Egypt's foreign minister announcing a ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas militants. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu confirmed the deal, saying he had agreed after consulting with President Obama. Now, that agreement calls for Israel to cease all military activity against the Hamas-ruled Gaza Strip, for Palestinian militants to cease rocket attacks into Israel.
Well, one Fox Point mother has been keeping a very close eye on the conflict in the Middle East.
Why? Because her son is currently living in Israel. Fox 6's Ashley Sears reports she's cautiously optimistic about the ceasefire.
More than a week of fighting with more than 150 deaths. Missile attacks and rocket airstrikes, an everyday occurrence in a troubled region.
Obviously, we're very worried and concerned.
Concern for a son thousands of miles away.
He is out of range of any of the missiles and rockets that are being launched.
Karen Shapiro's 18-year-old son, Jacob Fraser, is living in Arad, Israel, studying and volunteering. She speaks to him every couple of days, but can't help but let her mind drift.
Of course, I worry about, is Jacob planning on taking a bus anywhere this weekend? You think about, well, you know, should he be getting on a bus at this point?
She's glued to her computer, getting updates on the violence and talking with her son.
The program is adapting, so to speak, to the situation as it unfolds.
Her stresses are becoming fewer as Shapiro hears news of a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas.
Some people are breathing a sigh of relief, but I'm sure at the same time people are really worried about, you know, if there's going to be a long-lasting peace in the near term in the region.
Her hopes peace holds and her son returns home safely.
Hoping that longer-lasting negotiations will result.
And her son will return from Israel in June. He's there with about 300 other students studying with the Young Judea Year course. Ted and Mary.
All right, Ashley, thank you. This just into the Fox 6 newsroom now. Charges are filed.